So King Legacy added a brand new mythical fruit, and people have been saying it's really similar to the Phoenix Awakening. So in this video, we're going to be testing it out and seeing if it's really the same or different, and if it's better or worse. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with the Phoenix Awakening, and we're going to be starting off with the M1s. So its M1s are pretty fast, as you can see, and they have some good movement. They deal some decent damage. Since they move around a lot, you can just group up the enemies. You can also combo extend with it. And these were also just added in the update. Now we have the first move, which is Pyro Shot, which is a pretty simple move. It's just like a shot, you know, which does 15 to 16k. And now we have Aura Heal, and it just heals you by around 20%, which is really nice. But there's also a second variant where if you hold it down, you get these effects on your screen, and you can do this. And it actually deals 20k damage, actually 22k. So that is pretty nice amount of damage, but it is a little bit hard to hit. So now we have Burning Spiral, which is extremely good for PvP, and it deals 14k, so that's a pretty solid move. And now before we move on to the transformation, they also have a flight move, which goes pretty fast. Alright, but now we have the transformation, which is boom. Look at this beautiful form. In my opinion, this does look way better than the new mythical fruit. I mean, this is a Phoenix, like how could it not look good? So they just added dashing, which is really nice. And it also has gliding, which is improved in the new update. It goes pretty fast. So yeah, this is a really fast transformation. It has no HP buffs though. So here are the M1s, which is an up close M1s, so I don't recommend really using it much. So we have Ember Piercer, which does this. And you can see the damage is pretty insane. He's not going to be moving anywhere.
Whoa,
and it deals 60k, 66k, and before it dealt 70 to 80k. So it's just a really broken and unbalanced move. And it hasn't been nerfed for 2 updates in a row, so it's probably not going to be nerfed anytime soon. And Divine Heal is just the same exact thing, but bigger. It heals the same amount too. And Pyro Vortex is also the same exact thing, except it's just bigger hitboxes and it has a shot at the end. But we do have a new move here called Scorching Fury, which is a replacement for the flight move. And it looks really cool in my opinion. Look at this, it's just bouncing around and then smash him right back down. But the damage is 16k. So yeah, that was the showcase of the Phoenix V2. And now we're gonna move on to the brand new Mythic. We're gonna eat it for the first time. Say goodbye to my incredible, this power is unreal. Oh dang. That was a special dialogue. Okay, so this is a logo. Yo, this looks insane. I actually cannot wait to try this out. So we have the M1s. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty nice. And I love the purple effect on that. That does have 1k more damage than Phoenix. And it's faster, but the thing is, I feel like it's worse for combos. Alright, so first move we have is Abyss Wave. So okay, 15k. So yeah, that's kind of equivalent to the Phoenix fruit, except there's just 2 shots instead. Alright, so now we have Void Flame Breath. Ooh, it's a little beam. 20k damage. Okay, that's the same as Phoenix as well. But I know it was a hold, so let's see what that does. Okay, so that just increased it by a little bit. Alright, now we have Void Flare Rush. I feel like I've seen this one before. Yeah, so it just teleports and slashes. 7k damage, that's a little bit mid. Alright, let's try to hold it down to see what that does. Ooh, I regret saying that was mid. That was sick. And that deals 20k damage, which is really nice. Now we have Abyss Gate. Ooh, wait, this looks sick. That deals 13k damage, and that just blasts a barrage of purple beams, I guess. And now we have the transformation. Alright, I cannot wait to see this. Let's do this. Ooh. Yeah, I am a pterodactyl or something, I guess. Oh, we got the HP buff. Okay, that's something Phoenix does not have. I feel like this is the same speed as Phoenix. And the dashers, oh, they look really nice. Okay, so that deals more damage than Phoenix and it's way faster, so that's actually like really usable and really nice. Alright, now we have Demon Tide Cut. That's a tap, it just summons a black hole. Okay, that's nice. Only 5k though, but that was a really fast cooldown. So now let's hold it down. Ooh. Okay. Let's do it on him. Yeah, that's literally... That deals less damage actually than Phoenix, but that's basically equivalent to Phoenix. It does have more stun, I think. So I feel like it's less escapable because in Phoenix, it just creates flames, and as long as they're standing in the flame, they like take a bunch of damage. Now we have Amethyst Breath, so it's probably long range. Let's tap it. Oh my damage! Alright, now we have Void Flare Rush. Alright, let's hold it down. Yo, what's happening? Yo! Oh wait, I don't like way faster, and then... Oh my gosh, that looks insane. Yeah, and that does have more damage than Phoenix. And now we have Apocalypse Meters. And it's a hold move, I think. Yeah, it's just meters. 45k? That was just a quick, fast move that dealt 45k. Alright, so that was it for the Python fruit. Literally everything about this fruit is insane. Well, aside from the model. Alright, so for damage, then Python obviously won. But in terms of PvP, I feel like Phoenix might be better, I'm not sure though. And Phoenix does have that nice heal, but it does not have a HP buff when you transform. And I don't know why, because literally Phoenix is way bigger than Python. Alright, that'll be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Peace out, have a nice day, and Epic out.